Hello, welcome to Yinka and Friends. Today I'm in Rich Mix talking to Claude VonStroke about his label Dirtybird and the European leg of his Urban Animal Tour. So thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
I'm going to put it out there and I'm going to say that you are the busiest person I've ever met.
It's possible, but I don't know if that's true.
Apart from Santa Claus on Christmas Eve, I think you're the busiest person I've ever met.
We're similar.
So you are on your European leg of your Urban Animal Tour.
That's true.
Tell me more about the album.
The album came out end of last year, and it was kind of a mix of genres. I went a little further away from just doing house music and had a nice reception, and now I'm on tour.
So where are you going to be for the, I know you're playing in London, and then you're going to go off and...
Yeah, tonight I'm in London, and then tomorrow in Barcelona. Then I'm back in Manchester in midweek, and I go to a bunch of places, Bristol, a bunch of places.
I've had the pleasure of seeing you live before.
Yeah, oh good.
But for somebody who hasn't, what can they expect from a live show from you?
Yeah, it's kind of house music with a little bit of hip-hop, bass music influence in it, and I like to keep it fun.
Do you change it for particular cities, or?
I don't actually know why I change it, but I just change it when I see what's working, what isn't working, and there's stuff that I'll play every night, and there's stuff that I'll just play once in a while, you know.
So you were recently in South Africa?
Yeah.
You went on safari? Yeah,
I played a couple dates as well in Cape Town and Johannesburg, but I went on safari with my wife. We just came back yesterday to here. It was really cool.
So talk to me more about the Dirtybird barbecue compilation.
Yeah. What's
behind the name of it?
Okay, so in 2002 or 2003, we started just throwing a barbecue in Golden Gate Park, which is in San Francisco, where this all started. And we just had this guy named Chris Wilson, who we call Grillson, and he just comes out with carne asada and grills it all day. And then Chris Martin, who's Justin Martin's brother, bought a sound system, and we did a party there for free on Sundays, not every Sunday, but on special Sundays. And that became our thing. And then the label came 3 years after that.
Okay.
And so eventually it got too big and we couldn't do it anymore because just the government said, no,
the demand,
you just can't have like 3,000 people just show up in a field and ruin it without like real permits. And so this year we're making a real tour where we have a real company like permitting, and we're taking it around America. We might be able to work out a couple of Europe dates. We're still working on it, but yeah, that's the compilation. We do a compilation at the start of every year for the last 3 years, and so this one is the barbecue theme.
So apart from being on the compilation, what do you kind of look for a new artist?
It's really the music. I don't even know what. Usually I have no idea what the new artist is doing at all. Usually I just hear the demos and the songs themselves. And if I start playing it a lot, then I'll probably sign it.
So a little birdie told me that when you performed on tour before, you would ask for a logo t-shirt from each city in your rider. How true is that?
It's almost true. Because I just wear a bunch of t-shirts, and sometimes I run out of t-shirts on tour. There's never any laundry. So I actually don't ask for a logo. I ask for a t-shirt from, like, if they have a local design, like somebody who's just like making t-shirts in their city. I like it. But some people just take the piss and just give me like Woolworths, like 3 t-shirts for $1 t-shirts, or I love Canada or whatever. I rarely get a nice t-shirt, but whatever.
So when did you first decide, like, you know, I love music? Do you have like a specific memory of when you...
Of when I said I love music?
Yeah, or something that sort of triggered it in your brain. Kind of like when Spider-Man got bit by the spider type thing.
I was just getting a haircut this morning, and that, no, I mean, I think that there's no specific point, but it had to be like right in the 80s when hip hop started coming out on the radio. And that was something that I had never heard before, and that was really intriguing, and I got really deep into that stuff and tried to make it myself, tried to figure out what they were doing, but I couldn't find out any information. It's like pre-internet where you can't find out anything, there's no books. And that was probably what started me off. I mean, I made music in spurts, like I started, stopped, went to school, did it for a few months, didn't do it, failed, started back up like many times. But that would probably be when, like 11, 12 years old.
So I'll see you when you get back, hopefully.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having me, it was
Have
great.
it out. Thanks.
Bye.